Alright, so this is an inn. So if I felt so inclined, we could stay at, but I think we're good. Yeah, everyone's fine. Domesticated pinyon has a docile flavor compared to wild pinyon. Wild pinyon is a lot of personality. It's rowdy all the way down. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I could replenish my BG gauge if I stayed at the inn. We'll do that. That's about the only thing it's good for. See, it always used to be a big, it always used to be good for when games had TP. Restoring all that TP without having to use restorative items was way better. Like staying in an inn. But now it's just mildly useful. So that's where we have to go. Did you hear about Haria Village? There's a real nasty demon over there. Even the exorcists aren't able to handle it. Weren't they the ones who disobeyed the Abbey and kept worshipping their old gods? Sounds like they got what was coming to them. I just stole a tuna, by the way. They had tuna lying out there and I just stole it. I like the multi-layered houses. Now I know they wouldn't do it just because the amount of work required would be pretty high. And you can't really navigate the town very well. But it'd be really cool if they showed like the tide rising and falling or something. The tide really can't get much higher here because if it got much higher, it would go over the houses. But if it got much lower, all these little ships we see lying around would be a pain to get back out. And also, it'd be a lot of work just doing all that.
Take a look at this.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's up to you.
I still don't really know how I, activate these skills. There's no on or off. And we did find another treasure, by the way. This thing.
This is one hell of a helmet.
A bone mask. Is this made from the bone of some monster? This mask has a disturbing aura about it. It's got several nicks in it. I'm sure it was worn during some very fierce fights. Why not try putting it on, Rokuro? Might just be your style. I admit it's a fine piece of protective gear, but I'll pass on it. Cut before being cut. That's the Rangetsu philosophy. The best defense is a good offense, in other words. Not quite. It's more like the best offense is a good offense. I see. Well, I hope I never have to fight a practitioner of the Rangetsu style. Did I send that boat back out? No, I didn't. I don't know what triggers the skills. I really don't.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh well. Plan to be a fisherman when you're older, do you? Nope, I'm gonna captain my own ship. Don't be daft. Every fisherman is a captain. Even if his ship is a bit small. Locked off pathway. Ah, penguins! It's eating time. You seem relatively unperturbed. Oh, I should eat all those, shouldn't I? There's something else, wasn't there? And maybe not. That's okay. We'll eat it another time. Alright, so that's the exit to the town. Guarded by a rather large door. Keep out the demons. They're having a standoff on the water. Look at them. Very exciting. Now, give me just 1 second. Alright. The ocean's been receding bit by bit for 10 years, and the currents don't have the pull they used to. It's almost like nature's power is dwindling. I don't like it one bit. You think it could be Amonok's curse on us? I'm Himiko, youngest daughter of the Cure Card family. Princess cards are my favorite. Let's play together. No, I'm good. Just wanted to acknowledge you were there. Now your shoes are wet velvet. See, I just realized there's some houses, like that one, completely inaccessible by anything but boat. Because I don't think I can walk out there. Not even close, no. I mean, presumably you could swim, but we don't swim. That is for the common folk. I think we're about ready. There's a glowy thing down there, but I'm going to ignore it for the time being. Is there anything I need? Oh yes, peach shells. Yeah, give me those. Need those for sure. Discount. Provides ability to trigger random skill, reduce item cooldown when using an item. Alright. I think we're good. Those what I think those are. Ugh.
Hey, this doll?
It does.
Looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like... And that low-energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was?
Yeah,
So, Shaki,
I'm
where'd
not
you see
surprised.
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Not really surprised at all. Saw the great Amonok at McClear Beach. Looked just like this figurine. If you see an Amonok around, just say I'm a huge personal fan, alright?
Why didn't you mention Grimoire as a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies listening everywhere!
I did notice that there's somebody to talk to over this way. In a chest. Totally missed.
The people of Southgand originally worshipped Aminoch, the Empyrean
Aminoch.
of water. The lives of the people of the Southern Isles are inherently tied to the sea. Whether it was gratitude for a good catch or an appeal for protection, everyone offered their prayers to Aminoch.
But the Abbey worships Enominat, don't they? Do the people still keep their faith?
Most of the people obey the will of the Abbey. But one small village deep in Southgand is a special case. The village is called Haria, and even now they keep their faith in Aminoch. They've even quarreled with the Abbey. I'm grateful that they fight off the demons. I really am. But do they have to dictate which gods we worship too?
They think they do. It's their truth. Then again, they can't control what's in your heart, can they?
Nominat and Ammonok both offer their blessings to humanity. I want to pray to both to give them my thanks, but that should hopefully be everything. There might be one shiny little bit of something somewhere. Like I know there's one below the stairs. I talked earlier, when we were in an earlier spot, thinking like, oh, this is totally the spot where the demo took place at. But I'm pretty sure it's actually going to be this spot, because this seems a lot more beachy, like the demo was. Look. The clear beach is through that gate. It used to be a paradise for Pingyuns and visitors alike. Now it's a place where demons stalk visitors and send them to paradise. If you plan on passing through, tread carefully. Did I hear someone worshipping some other gods? I think not. It's like a little tidal pool here. Yes.
Beautiful waters. So this is Muckler Beach.
I hope she's actually here.
Yeah. This is where the demo took place at. This is all going to feel a little bit familiar. In the demo, they showed off amazing features such as being able to collect cat souls. And then there is a cat's box up there, I believe, if I'm not... If I remember it right and they didn't change it, I should say. There's a cat's box down here, maybe they did change it. I don't remember, it's been, a few months. No cats for us today. Lots of souls to grab. Come on here, let's get in a battle with snake ladies.
It's a biggie!
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to change the party composition for a while. I've been doing the same party for a while. So I figured I'd change it soon. They have a lot of health, don't they? Or defense or something. I think they just have a lot of health. Oh, me too. I love losing my souls. I love having one soul.
What about this one? It's hungry? Bingo! Very nice. And this? It's disturbingly happy?
Howdy, Lou. You're making it kind of obvious.
Keep showing him the same card. What? Alright. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to run into another enemy. It's okay. Like I said, I need to fight more things as it is. We'll fight the sand mole. That sand, it's like Sandoval, but they just reuse the whatever this weird zombie creature was. I mean, I know they reuse enemies. It's just like that just doesn't seem like Sandoval to me. Do I have any new arts? I haven't even looked into that either. Next page. Oh. Has that always been a thing? That next page thing? If you choose a direction with any of the buttons, it goes to you decide? I'm gonna try that really quick, hold on. I'm not really understanding what I'm doing. It's left, you click? No, you don't click left stick. It's not a function for this. What is, I don't understand. What's the difference between, it says left stick and Y versus just Y? It must mean you do it in a direction, but I'm doing that and I'm still getting the same arts. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. I haven't noticed that until now. I'd really like to learn about this. Okay, can I stop getting hit? Being stunned? Souls everywhere. Don't take that soul, Magulu.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
I might be able to figure it out if I look in the battle book. Hold on a second. So I don't really know exactly. Like, I don't really get it exactly, to be honest, so... I don't know if anyone
Leave the fighting to me.
can explain that. That would be super cool.
You know what you're getting into?
I'll follow your orders.
Alright. We'll leave it like this for now. It's just a bit confusing is all it is. Yep, and I remember we had... Yep.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right?
Not this
To be
particularly.
honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Aizen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon!
Why not?
That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cans with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malakim, or our abilities.
Oh, I'd like to know all that.
Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malakim. Compared
Norman,
to
please.
other Malakim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Yeah, I vaguely remember that conversation. I also vaguely remember the skit over here with penguins. Penguins.
What are those penguins
Pignon.
doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate.
Unless
Isn't
they
that
get eaten, of
romantic?
course.
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs. Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy. Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins. Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That is
horrific
a
name.
pretty horrible
I was the one
name.
who named it, okay? Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
Velvet always likes to criticize her anytime she eats anything. You eat living creatures, you monster. I mean, I'm a okay, nice, thanks. I mean, I'm a demon, but at least I don't eat living things. Although that is an absolute terrible name. Though I think I remember I was looking up some like kinds of dishes at one point. There's some kind of Japanese dish where you make it with both like, you know, eggs, like chicken eggs obviously, and with chicken itself. And they call it like mother and child something or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But I was like, it makes sense as a name, but it's a little bit iffy. I don't know. Yeah, I remember there was something up here. I just couldn't remember exactly if it was one of those cat's chests or not. That is a coconut. And I don't remember if the demo got quite this far. I don't think it did, but I'm not sure. I think you ended up with like a boss battle in the last area, and once you defeated the boss, the demo was over. You might have gotten up here, I don't know. Not sure. That's looking kind of boss battle-y.
Is that...
Grimoire? She's moving away.
She seems relatively unconcerned about the situation. Yeah.
A dragon?
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is it friends with Dial?
Right, I forgot to change my art. I wanted to include that new art. Which one was it? I think it was Moon Cyclone.
But I'm this close. I want this. Form zero.
Yeah, that one looks cool. Seems resistant to it though. Okay. I don't like those really long-winded moves like that. Ooh, someone died and dropped some souls. A lot of souls actually. Oh, we had a lot of people die. It's gonna be another one of those annoying enemies that does that thing where it kills everyone. Gotta wait for the item timer to come back. Did he he's died again. I think we need another healer. That's what we need. Yeah, it's one of these enemies that has like one really powerful attack. It's not even a point of bringing them back to life. It's just they're just being a problem, really. Just avoid that attack in particular, because that one's kind of dangerous. So he is not taking much damage. This is not a good enemy. Oh, yep. That hurts. Is that a soul? Soul. Soul. Hold on. Switch characters, LT and RT. I just want to bring Laphicet in so we'll do some healing. I think I need to focus my attacks on him more as well, because he's not taking a lot of damage. So he's a Venom Lizard. What was that? Hold on. Yeah, just hit me some more. He's weak to Earth. He's also Dragon and Beast. And I think he's like resistant to wind or something, which is a lot of my attacks for some reason. Alright, that'll work. Alright, that's cool. Hey, Laphicet, when you're not busy. Nice, nice, nice! Right when I get finished. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I can't die here. I was about to claw him. I was just about to claw him. I was like hitting the button for claw and I died. Yeah, let's switch out Eisen for Laphicet.
Fighting is scary, but okay.
I just think Eisen and Rokuro go all out a bit too much. and they don't have a ton of healing moves. In fact, you know what? I'm going to switch out Rokuro for Aizen.
You want me in? Fine by me.
I think Aizen has one healing move. But yeah, I think both of them together, they just go all out a bit too much. And we don't really get any healing. So I think this will be okay, probably. Don't immediately die, Aizen. Get healing first. Okay, I think it's almost dead. There we go.
Whew. I thought we were done for.
That took a while. You see the time, that was almost 20 minutes on my second try. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think if you press, it's right stick, but it's the right touchpad, you have to click it. If you click the right stick, but don't issue a command, it cancels out your last command. So there's really three options. There's normal, then there's prioritize defense, and prioritize attack. And I think if you just click it, but don't select anything, you select normal, basically. It's something I learned from that. That was extremely hard. Like, that was worse than any of the other bonus bosses.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you.
It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That keep me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some...
I was about to say, where's Velvet at?
Do it. I'm serious. I bet you are. Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Come on, Laphicet, issue some encouraging words.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here.
This about to say, I don't think she can hold that book with her little arms.
The language of ancient Everest.
But she is.
Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done. Haria. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
We think it might be.
Oh, dang it!
Are we ready
Who
for this?
Remain on
What?
our guard.
Teleported in front of me, stupid enemies. Get me out of this wacky battle of enemies. Nope. I don't know if I'd call that one fair. He's teleported in front of me. I didn't know they could do that.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh.
Oh? You think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Let's send the boat out again.
Scout.
Alright, well that battle took a while. It really did. And I kind of didn't expect anywhere near that length of time. So I'm just going to do a quick save here, I think. And we'll come back here next time and we'll continue on to the village, which looks like it's right over there, but I feel like I might run into another couple battles and I'd like to cut it as it is. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Tales of Berseria. Bye!